I grew up in a Christian fundamentalist cult, and Cracker Barrel was one of the few restaurants we could go to because my parents boycotted any restaurant that served alcohol. And Cracker Barrel and IHOP were the two restaurants in our town that never sold alcohol growing up, so we could always go out to eat there. And I love a chicken red steak. I love me Cracker Barrel food. I've heard it's not the same, but I'm not really sure. Anyway, back in 2022, I read online that Cracker Barrel was selling mimosas. Now, I needed to try that out. At that point, I decided I didn't mind drinking alcohol, so I had alcohol at that point, and I was like, I'm going to try a mimosa at Cracker Barrel. So my roommate and I went to Cracker Barrel on Easter Sunday. I was no longer going to church at this time, and I was like, this is my celebration of Easter Sunday, is getting a mimosa at a restaurant that I only went to growing up. And I don't know, I thought it was like a redemption arc. Anyway, get a mimosa. I actually had 2 mimosas and got very, very tipsy and tripped on my heels in the parking lot. Almost fell down and scraped my knees getting tipsy on mimosas at Cracker Barrel. And I was telling we got home and we were telling our third friend who had been at Easter services and didn't go with us. And we were saying, hey, Cracker Barrel is selling mimosas these days. And our friend goes, who is getting drunk on mimosas at a Cracker Barrel at 11 a.m. on Sunday? Who indeed? Anyway, that is when Cracker Barrel actually went woke in 2022, when my parents had to start boycotting Cracker Barrel for selling alcohol, not for changing their logo.